Dear students, you are all welcome to today's class. Today we are going to discuss a very important, precious topic, not only for your examinations, for your studies, for your entire life. Let's start. Our topic title is reading a game? Let's find. Dear students, because of this dreadful pandemic, we are all learning from home. Online classes are going on. We have textbooks. We are learning with the help of textbooks and online classes. In this context, reading is very, very important. It plays vital role for our development. We have textbooks. We have to learn how to read those textbooks, how to understand that information that is there in the textbook. That is your today's topic. Dear students, you should become independent readers. That means you should be in the position to read many books in our life and understand. See, reading is a very, very uh, crucial and precious and important skill on the part of every one of us to develop in our life. Actually, our knowledge depends on our quality and quantity of reading. Everything we don't learn from our teachers. We should access books, we should read the books, and we should develop our knowledge. Hence, reading is essential and crucial for our development. But most of us, we don't read the information that is there in our textbooks. Most of us, even we are going to attend even public examinations, we focus on questions and answers in order to attend the examinations. That is not correct, dear students. Hence, the every line, every topic in our textbooks is very, very important. We have wonderful textbooks with us, wonderful pictures also there in our textbooks to help us to understand the textbooks. Hence, we should bear in mind textbooks are our students friendly, and also they are teachers friendly. We have wonderful textbooks with us in our hands. Sometimes you may be in CBSE syllabus stream. There also we have CBSE wonderful books, but we have in case of in our Telangana, we have wonderful textbooks that are there in our schools, and we have those textbooks. We have to the syllabus is there, that is wonderfully organized, and is very, very useful and friendly. Self-explained textbooks are there with us. Hence, every one of us, we should bear in mind textbooks are very, very crucial. We should read each and every line in the textbook. This is joyful. It gives great enjoyment also. We can understand well. Hence, dear students, different subjects we study in our class. It may be mathematics, environmental science, or English, whatever subject we have textbooks. And so we should know how to read those textbooks independently and understand that information. Hence, once you attain that skill of reading and understanding, your entire what we call journey of uh, life or journey of studies would be a great enjoyment, and it will be joyful, and and you can grow very well, dear students. Let us understand in today's lesson how to develop reading. Is it very difficult or easy? And already we have mentioned reading is a game. Let's start our game. Dear students, there many subjects are there. We have to read them to develop our knowledge. Already we discussed. How can we develop our reading skill? Let's understand. Dear students, and here let us try to bear some important techniques or strategies to understand or read and understand information in an easy way. What is the easiest technique to read any material? It may be Hindu newspaper, or it may be our biological science textbook information, or it may be any other brochure, or any other information that is there around us in our life. We come across a lot of information in our life. We have to read them and understand. When you purchase a new mobile, that user manual will be there. You can read it. You have to read that, how to use that mobile. Hence, lot of information is there. Every information is to be read, and we should understand it. Then our life will be very, very happy, and that will be, we can grow well. Dear students, one first and foremost thing you should bear in your mind is confidence. Yes, for example, you start reading your lesson. It may be physical science lesson or biological science lesson. When you start reading, you read 2-3 lines and you feel that it is difficult. Don't feel in that way. Don't stop at that point also. You start your reading that textbook with one concept in your mind. Yes, I can read and understand this book. Thus, that concept should be there in your mind. You should start your reading with the concept that I can read and understand. Don't worry about that. Any matter, whatever may be the subject, if you have that concept in your mind, no doubt at all, whatever may be the material, you can understand. You can understand that information without any difficulty. Let's move further. The next important point that you should bear in mind: don't think for translation. When you read some information, don't try to think that information in your mother tongue. That's also not correct. Not correct. You should think English in English, then your reading will be joyful and you can understand things very well and remember them very well. Try to understand the meanings from the context. Sometimes the meaning of that word may not essential for comprehension. Dear students, it's common when you start reading a newspaper, or it may be our subject, there may be 10 lines. There may be some words in those lines. Bear this important principle in our mind, important concept in our mind, that you need not worry, or you need not understand each and every line in the topic. For example, there is a news item. There are 10 lines. You need not understand all those 10 lines. There may be 100 words. You need not understand all those 100 words. For example, you know some words, 20 or 30 or 40 words in that matter, or 5 lines in that matter. You can grasp the information. That is the important. But one thing you should bear in mind, you should read it completely. For example, 20 lines concept is there, 20 lines news item is there. Read those 20 lines. Don't stop. Read completely. Read as a whole. Definitely you can understand, dear students. Then you observe here, I would like to give a small example here. I am Shyam. I have a duck. I have also one other pet animal. It's a goat. There is one more pet animal in my home. It's very cute. It's hamster. Its name is Hammy. For example, here you come across a problem. You read the previous information just now, and you could understand that because the way that information was supported with a picture. Hence, with the help of that picture, you could attain that information. That you could understand that. But here only text is there. Hence, here 1 or 2 words you may come across. Hence, at this time, don't worry. Whatever may be that very important, you feel that is very important, you try to find the meaning of the word, and then automatically you can understand that. Hence, always remember that. Try to read the information with the help of pictures. Definitely in our textbooks, or it may be news item, there will be definitely one image. For example, important news item is always supported with support along with that there will be one picture. In the same manner, in our textbooks, every information is provided with a picture. You see here, you can understand. Meet my hamster. Its name is Ronnie. Now you could understand what is meant by hamster. What is meant by hamster? You could understand here. This is very very crucial, dear students. Understand. Try to understand information with the help of pictures. When the pictures are not there, when you come across any difficult word, at that time you may think of other strategies to understand the meaning of that word. You observe here. There is a forest. In that forest, a dove and an ant are there. You see, you can understand. Nothing is a problem to you here, because this is very simple. We have pictures here. The dove and the ant are friends. They are good friends. This is also very easy to you. Hence, in this way, you try to understand with the help of the pictures, in the help of the situation that is there. And also, in case of news item is there. This is one newspaper item. PM Modi can be seen feeding grains to the bird during his morning exercises, while another clip shows him with a pair of peahen inside his Lok Kalyan Marg residence. And this is also, you can understand with the help of that picture. You can see our Prime Minister is feeding some grains to peahen. Hence, in this way, with the help of reading the information, with the help of image, you can understand. Sometimes when you come across any difficulty, read it again, reread the information 2 times, 3 times. Don't worry, definitely you can come to conclusion and you can understand. Next, other very important and important principle you should bear in mind is learn vocabulary words by using different strategies. Already, just before you discussed hamster, one word we came across while we were reading that sentence. At the time, when we come across any difficult word, when you feel that that word is essential to understand the information, you could not grasp the information without that word. Yet that time only you may refer or depend on any source to obtain or retrieve the meaning of that word. Hence, there are many ways to learn vocabulary, dear students. Just with the help of this your Android phone, just you say that word to your phone, it gives meaning. It gives meaning. There, if you say that word, you on the speaker in your Android phone in Google, just you say that word, you receive, you attain the meaning with complete information. Or there are other strategies, and what we call it, maybe dictionary or glossary, such type of things can be used. Vocabulary means, what is meant by vocabulary? Vocabulary means meanings of all words in the text may not be required for understanding the passage. The meanings of the words are called vocabulary. Hence, you go for vocabulary search only when you come across very difficult word that is essential to understand the meaning. For example, while you are reading, you may come across many words, but you don't need the meaning of all the words. Remember that. Sometimes you may come across difficult sentences. Don't worry. Don't stop there. You continue your reading. Read it completely. That is the thing. You follow some strategies. For example, you observe the various vocabulary words in dictionary like these pictures. Try to learn vocabulary with pictures. It is very easy to learn, and you can remember them for a long time. And you may follow glossary, or sometimes, for example, glossary textbooks. You find in your textbooks glossary. That means meanings to difficult words will be there. Use dictionary, or use that what call your Android phone, with that Android phone, or with your the help of your Google in your laptop, like that you can find meanings, and you learn those meanings and you can understand. Try to Then here also you see, here you come across some stories, and you read that story, and there will be some picture, automatically you can understand. You may not find some difficult, what we say, it may not be difficult on the part of you to grasp the meaning of a story when you read that. Read this. Once upon a time, um, in a thick forest, a lion was sleeping under a tree. A cheerful mouse came there and saw the lion. The mouse climbed onto the body of the lion and started playing. He pulled the lion's whisker. Whiskers, here, whiskers may be one difficult word you may come across. Hence, immediately you ask this. See, in your cell phone, just you ask the meaning of whisker, you find how to pronounce that whisker, and what's meant by whisker, that pictures also you find. In this way, you may find meanings of difficult words, and you can read the information irrespective of any subject. You can grow well, you can understand well, and you can develop well in your life, dear students. And next, very very important, that suggestion I would like to give to you is very very important. Read with imagination. Sometimes when you are reading a story, sometimes when you are reading some information, every aspect may not be there in your in that text. Some information is there in that topic which you have to imagine and understand. Hence, while you are reading a story, you feel that the story, you should imagine that the story, that you should feel that the story is happening in front of you. And also you imagine what would be the next coming, or that means sequence, or coming, what you call situations in that story, or whatever maybe it may be subject matter. There should be something that what we call imagination, imaginative power, that you should possess, and that these things you should develop through training. That means you should read continuously, and you can automatically you attain these type of things. Read more books. Your knowledge depends on your quality and the quantity of reading, dear students. Bear this in your mind. The next thing is, don't read the material aloud. For example, sometimes we start reading those questions and answers, or some textbook information loudly. When you read loudly, your grasping power maybe maybe less, and you can't grasp the meaning. Your focus will be on pronunciation, how to read that. Hence, try to develop what we call silent reading, wonderful silent reading habit. Read and try to grasp the matter, try to grasp what the other is would like to say or inform you in that information. Your focus should be on that what we call the meaning of that information. Hence, develop silent reading habits, and you can read a lot of information. You can read with some speed when you read silently. Okay, that thing that you should make, that other thing you should bear in mind. There should be a sort of what we call, you should maintain speed also. Your reading should not be laborious. Don't read one word after one word after one word in that way. Read complete that sentence in one glance. Hence, read a lot of information. That means read with some speed. You should maintain some speed. Okay, you may not be in the position to understand. Don't worry, you continue your reading. What is my suggestion here is, this is very crucial and important. You should bear in mind. It may be your textbook, or it may be a newspaper, or whatever may be the material information. You would like to read that and understand that. At the time when you start the reading that information, you may come across some sentences very difficult, some words very difficult. Don't stop there. That is the thing you should bear in mind. You continue reading. Read it completely. read that item completely, that whole item should be read. This is assured that you could understand the information. Okay, reread it again if you want, but read with some speed. That is also one important concept to develop wonderful good reading habits. And here, why do we say that read with speed means speed and comprehension are interrelated. When you read with some speed, your comprehension will be, you can understand well. Your understanding power can be increased. It will be increased when you maintain certain speed in your reading. That is science, that is scientific way of reading it, dear students. Already you know, when you read with your friends, it would be very happy, happy aspect. Always try, always take help from your friends. Share your ideas. Always read and go for collaboration. Collaborative ways of reading is reading, or whatever maybe they're learning, is proved a wonderful what strategy or wonderful procedure, a wonderful and easy way for the growth of for the development of any person. It is proven. Hence, in our education, we are encouraging collaborative way of learning and sharing of ideas always. And there will be some questions, dear students, and at the end of every lesson there will be some questions, and questions will be there, some exercises are there. You attend those questions, and these questions and exercises help you to comprehend the matter. That is also very important. And you know, dear students, reading should be a sort of a skill, and it is a sort of habit formation. You can attain only when continue it. For example, you learn how to drive, how to ride a bicycle, how to ride a motorcycle, or a motorbike, when you perform that activity continuously. After after some time, you attain that skill. You need not worry about it. You automatically, that means without any problem or without any difficulty, you can ride that motorcycle in any traffic area. In the same way, once you attain the habit of reading and understanding things, your work will be easy, and it will be a joyful thing on the part of you. You can read any information, any material, any book. It may be the books may be related to your health. It may be related to medicine. It may be related to that means what we call that gives you a great pleasure, reading for pleasure. And whatever it may be for your knowledge, or it may be related to your job and growth, and your professional growth, whatever may be, everything will be a joyful thing on the part of you. Hence, try to start reading books. And at primary stage, for example, where you are at early stage of reading books, you follow or take read what we call story books. You start your reading that story books, that will help you to attain good habit of reading. Hence, you follow story books, and preferably the stories with the pictures. Generally, you see, your what we call at early stages, books are like that. The primary school books, those that books that are there meant for kids. Okay, no problem. But for at the early stages of reading, you follow them, use those books, no worry about that. You attain good skill gradually. You attain, you can become wonderful reader. There are many books are there in the market. It may be in internet, child friendly books are there. Those books are with wonderful pictures. Those books are with wonderful good font. Those books are very interesting. Those books are having the scope to elevate your imagination, develop your imagination. Choose those books and start reading books. Automatically, you can grow well and generate wonderful habits of reading. Reading should not be only related to reading of your textbooks. Your textbooks, that means your class textbooks, like that. The reading should be everyday habit, yes. you come across wonderful material around you. You have some interests also. Sometimes you like to learn about the recent developments in the recent developments in what we call in smart TVs. Read that information. It may be reading about the developments in using of Android phones. That means cell phone, what we call cell phones. Use about that, read that. Or it may be about biological science, it may be about your health, or it may be about your interesting or favorite subject. It may be some novels, whatever may be the information, as per your interest, as per your attitude, as per your imagination, as per your enthusiasm. Select suitable books and start reading. For example, you love that health science, you read those books. That will be good. You may be interested in what we call, it may be that literature. You read those books, magazines, story books, and many lot of information is there around us. Access that, and we are in information era. Access that, and you read those books. Okay, dear students, here is a list of books: history books, cultural heritage. For example, some of you may be interested in world cultural heritage or our country cultural heritage sites. You may be some natural heritage sites are there. Some of you may love tourism, whatever may be the thing. As per your interest, you read books, and that would be helpful to you to develop your reading skill, and attain wonderful reading habits, and that helps you to grow in your life. That then next, read authentic materials. For example, especially when you are in school age, read authentic material. What is meant by authentic material? Some posters, it may be authentic materials, are some posters. For example, you see in Haritaharam, some posters are released by our Telangana government, Haritaharam posters, or it may be a Mission Bhagirath poster, or it may be related to posters related to Corona, how to overcome COVID-19 disease. And those posters, you read those them. These posters, it may be some about user manual of your phone, telephone, or it may be some magazines, some books. All of them are some authentic material. Some in early stages, the children should be given wrappers of soaps, paste, chocolates. Information is there, paste, and this is my paste. The name of my paste is Close Up. It's red in color. This Rexona is my soap. It's green in color. Let our students read the information that is there, the weight, the color, some other, the maximum retail price. Everything is there. In case of Bournvita, that everything is there. How to prepare a cup of Bournvita is there. Read that information. How to prepare noodles, that 2 minute noodles, the procedure is given. Read that, understand that, enjoy that. Okay. In this way, dear students, many information material is there, and with the help of this what we call information, I think it would be helpful to you. Hope you could understand this information, and try to attain wonderful reading skills, uh, develop your knowledge, become wonderful international citizens. By that, you can attain wonderful employability, because if you have that wonderful talents and wonderful knowledge, and you can become an international citizen, you can go anywhere, and you can attain a wonderful job in order to stand on your own legs. Wish you very good luck. Um, Follow these techniques. See you later. Thank you very much.